Okay, let's talk about the future of warfare. Imagine swarms of autonomous drones, hypersonic missiles flying at 5 times the speed of sound. Well, there's one company right at the heart of building that future. But the real question for us is it a smart investment today? Let's dive deep into our analysis of Kratos Defense and Security Solutions. We're looking at a company that is on the absolute cutting edge of military technology. But let's be real. Beyond all the cool tech, the crucial question for any investor is whether Kratos, ticker KTOS, is the right place for your money right now. So in this explainer, we're going to peel back all the layers on Kratos. We'll look at its core business, its competitive advantages, and then we're going to dig deep into the critical financial numbers. And of course, we'll rigorously assess its current valuation. By the end of this, we will give you a definitive investment recommendation based purely on the facts. All right, let's get started with the company's fundamentals. To really get a handle on Kratos, you first have to understand its competitive advantage, or what we investors like to call its moat. This single phrase right here, affordability is a technology, it basically captures the entire Kratos philosophy. See, you've got an industry that's dominated by these slow-moving, multi-billion-dollar legacy projects. Kratos comes in and says, no, we're different. It positions itself as a fast, low-cost, disruptive innovator. Their goal isn't to invent some unproven bleeding-edge tech. It's to masterfully apply proven technology to get effective, affordable systems into the field faster than anyone else. And this chart really shows us where that strategy is making money. As you can see, about 3/4 of their business comes from the Kratos Government Solutions segment. That's everything from satellite ground systems to rocket support. But the real story, the thing you have to watch, is that smaller slice, the Unmanned Systems division. This is the high-growth engine of the company. We're talking organic growth soaring over 35% year over year. Just incredible. But that low-cost strategy, it comes with a pretty sharp edge. The company is wrestling with some serious operational headwinds. I'm talking about cost overruns on the very fixed-price contracts that are supposed to be their advantage, especially since a lot of them were signed before inflation went crazy. On the market side, Kratos is heavily, and I mean heavily, reliant on the unpredictable winds of U.S. defense spending. And to top it off, recent news of executives setting up large, pre-planned stock-selling arrangements has definitely spooked some investors. So the big question is, how does all of this translate to the bottom line? Let's get into the 4 key financial metrics that really give us a reality check on the company's health. First things first, the top line. The company is seeing absolutely explosive and accelerating revenue growth, hitting 26% in the most recent quarter. That's a powerful, powerful signal that demand for its products is incredibly high and it's growing fast. So to put it simply, this just means more and more customers, mostly the US government and its allies, are buying Kratos' technology at a really rapid clip. This is exactly what you want to see in a company that's positioned for major growth. Okay, next up, let's look at the balance sheet. With a debt-to-equity ratio of just 0.04, wow, Kratos carries an extremely low level of debt, and that is a very positive sign of financial stability and discipline. This lean financial structure, it gives Kratos incredible flexibility. It means the company isn't stuck answering to lenders, and it can pour its capital into growth opportunities without the pressure of massive interest payments. That significantly reduces the risk for us as investors. And now, this number right here, this reveals the central conflict in the whole Kratos story. Because despite those record revenues and that super low debt, the company is burning through cash. We're talking a negative free cash flow of over $51 million in the first quarter of 2025 alone. So why is this happening? I mean, this negative cash flow, it's a major red flag, right? But it comes with a really critical piece of context. Kratos is making massive capital investments. They're forecasted to be over $100 million for the year to build new facilities and to ramp up R&D to capture all that future growth. Basically, it's spending a lot of money now to make a whole lot more money later. So, what do we have? We have this conflicting picture, incredible growth but negative cash flow. And that brings us to the most important question of all. What is the stock actually worth? Let's move on to valuation. The investment thesis for Kratos is really a classic battle. The bull case, it's built on a dream, right? A massive backlog of confirmed orders and a colossal pipeline of future opportunities, all supported by rising global defense budgets. But the bear case is built on one thing, price. The stock's valuation is sky high, which suggests the market has already priced in years and years of flawless execution. And this table really puts it in stark contrast. Investors are currently paying over 3 times more for each dollar of Kratos' sales compared to its peers in the aerospace and defense industry. Now that is a premium valuation that demands near-perfect performance. There's no room for error. So, after weighing the disruptive business model, the conflicting financials, and that extreme valuation, we've arrived at our conclusion. We are issuing a speculative buy recommendation for Kratos Defense and Security Solutions with a 12-month price target of $134 per share. So, what's the bottom line here? Our recommendation is based on the single strongest argument that Kratos is a uniquely positioned technology leader that is literally building the future of warfare. The company has a clear, demonstrated path to converting its massive backlog into sustained, long-term profitable growth, and we believe its identity as a truly disruptive force justifies that premium. However, and this is a big however, investors absolutely must understand the significant risk here. This is a high-risk, high-reward investment. The market is expecting nothing less than perfection. Any sign of trouble, a delayed contract, an earnings miss, could punish the stock severely. So let me be clear, this is not an investment for the faint of heart. Now, for those of you who are intrigued by the sector, but maybe a little wary of that risk, there are more conservative ways to get exposure to the defense industry. Yeah, companies like AeroVironment or HEICO represent more traditional investments in the space. You've got AeroVironment with its long history of profitability in the small drone market, and then you have HEICO, an established and critical supplier of aerospace components. Both of them trade at much more reasonable valuations. They're consistently profitable, and they often pay a dividend. They offer a much more defensive, value-oriented approach compared to the high-growth, high-risk profile of Kratos. And that brings our analysis of Kratos Defense to a close. We really hope this explainer has given you a clear, data-driven perspective to help you make your own investment decisions. But now we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments, what company should we break down next?